Hello, everyone, and welcome to Questionable Lock, where we give you free and current sports bets from a rather questionable group of avid sports goers. I am Taylor Straw,
I'm Carson Marsh.
and we're going to talk about all madness in March Madness right now. What the fuck is going on, CJ?
Too much is going on, and honestly, Oral Roberts, I feel like this sleeper team that actually came out of absolutely nowhere defeats Florida yesterday.
I don't even understand their name. Oral Roberts?
Oral Roberts, yeah, it's named
Ora.
after a dentist or something. I actually have no idea. But Oral has actually been playing out of their minds. They've been a plus 8.5 underdog, like live in the last game. I think they were plus 15.5. I had a 20 at plus 900 to win 180. Really good for myself. But other than that, I am down a ton because the Pac-12, I mean, you got to hashtag back the pack. They're 7-0 in the tournament so far with UCLA winning right now. We got USC playing tonight against Kansas, a 1-point favorite. May actually have gotten bet down. But I don't know. What has been your favorite? I mean, is Oral Roberts your favorite team so far that has emerged from?
I think I can't say it's my favorite team, but it is so exciting. I honestly did not expect this, considering like what we came from college football. It was just like the basics, Pac-12 wasn't doing it. Everyone else was, and it just like that's how it's always been, and like we expected it. USC kind of came out, but it was like it was nothing new. This is so nuts and turning everything around. The fact that I don't even know if where the Big Ten is. Like I have no idea where they.
I think they're gone. Actually, I think
I think they're completely gone. And it's just like what I like about Aura, whatever mouthwash is not like my favorite team, but I just like what's happening. Like it's crazy. It's just new. And I love how the Pac-12 is coming out and absolutely dominating, because the Pac-12 hasn't dominated anything like in so long ever. And it's just like
Larry Scott, he leaves the conference. It's a healing period and we're back. We're already back on top.
Exactly. And personally, I mean, obviously my favorite team going into this is USC. Like, how could it not be? And I can't believe how well they've been doing. It's so sick. I think this new team this year is just like on a whole different level that they've been in a really long time. Talking about Drew Peterson, me and you were talking about this before. I mean, I don't even understand 54.5% on his threes in the past like 6 games. Like
he's been going off, and I mean, when you have potentially the number 1 pick in the draft with Evan Mobley, Cade Cunningham, we saw a great performance from him last night, trying to literally will his team back into that Oregon State game. Ultimately came up short, but he was displaying, 3-point ability, can drive the rims, like I think 3 or 4 and ones. But I mean, Evan Mobley too. He's a 7-foot guy. He literally jumped on the court on the Drake game, and I was the biggest person I've ever seen jump in my entire life. He was reaching for the moon. I swear to God, he was Dogecoining it. He was Dogecoining it to the moon. Action against Drake. Got Kansas tonight. He's going against McCormick. Kansas got some bigs. Bill Self's squad always going to pull it, but Andy Enfield seems like he has his boys rallied. They're a 1-point favorite. Mm-hmm. Do you like USC tonight?
I mean, yeah, Kansas, KU, it's a big name, However, and they have these big guys. However, they have been on a steady decline the past couple of years in basketball. Like, they used to be the big name, they used to be the big dogs, the team to beat, whatever. I think if this is a year that USC is going to beat Kansas, if there's any year, it's going to be this year, and it's going to be tonight.
Yeah,
that's how I see this.
I actually agree with you 100%. I mean, we saw earlier in the year Kansas beats Baylor. Mm-hmm. We see them, play a little inconsistent in the first round. They're losing to the Red Hawk at East Carolina. I actually forget. They're the Red Hawks, though. I don't know. The Red Hawk team, which I actually had the spread. I think he covered plus 14, plus 13. Anyways, they're losing in the first half. They come back. They win the game, right? USC, a little inconsistent first half, came out, dominated the second half. I think if any team's going to be more energized for this game, more proven to be in the place there are, I think it's USC. Mm-hmm. And hopefully Andy can rally the squad tonight if we get down in the first half. But
I also think that it's just a fun fact that I saw today. 20 years ago, literally today was this it's the 20th anniversary today of the Sweet 16 win over Kentucky that USC had, and like it's just like kind of in the stars. I feel like it's in the books. It's in the books for another crazy win tonight.
Yeah, history repeats itself. I mean, it certainly did yesterday. So Villanova playing North Texas. Can't pull up the seeds right now, but with the historically for the seed that Villanova was, they always blow out the seed that was North Texas, and they won by 20-something points as a 6-point favorite. So
something's going on.
They've been a surprise of this tournament. I mean, as surprising as this tournament has been, it has been wildly consistent with historicness, I guess you could say. Mm-hmm. Maybe not Pac-12 stuff. But I mean, I just feel like this tournament shows how fun college football could be if the playoff was expanded. Because think about it, like you said, it's the 4 couple teams that get there every year. I mean, and granted, Duke, Michigan State, a couple of those teams aren't in it. Tennessee, or not Tennessee. Kentucky aren't in this tournament this year, but they are. They are every year. It doesn't mean they win every year. I mean, Alabama, Notre Dame, Ohio State. Who am I forgetting? Clemson are always in the playoff
every single time.
Gotta open it up. It would be so fun.
And for the most part, I mean, it's usually the same for March Madness as well. But this just proves that, like, either way, there could be some wild card years, and it'll be worth it.
Oral Roberts, like what? Like, where is Oral Roberts? Liberty. I don't know. Well, Liberty actually gets there a lot, but you know what I mean. Yeah. It's like these crazy schools: Grand Canyon, Albany Christian. I mean,
that's a really good point. Like, I hope college football sees this and is like, this we could do some damage.
Do it. I mean, they should. I mean, I don't know if the FCC would like to do it.
But I highly doubt they will. Nick Saban would be like, "Yeah, what a waste of time."
Yeah, probably because he's there every year. He's like, this is chicken shit to me.
Yeah, they would not want to do that.
I like USC tonight. As far as tomorrow's games, there are some good games tomorrow too. I mean, we got. Do we have Colorado, Florida State today? So today, Pac-12 non-champions, Colorado, play Florida State, the non-ACC champions. Both teams make it the title game are expected to win. Lose. Colorado looks really good. Colorado destroyed Georgetown. We got a Florida State team who, I'm kind of lapsing here, won their last game, obviously. But we're just going to say roll null. Forget who they played. They covered their spread. Colorado, Florida State. I mean, I like Boulder. They beat us.
I was going to say they beat us. So, like, as much as I don't like them, I see them taking this.
And I think we both said it. USC's a great team. And we got Boulder, who looks sneaky good. So I would watch out for the Pac-12 in this. I mean, back to pack. I think that's the only thing you could say is back to pack at this point.
That's this segment today is back to pack. That's all we have to say.
Yeah, exactly. So I know you told me in the beginning of the show, do you still have Gonzaga to win in your bracket, or not in your bracket, but by your prediction? Like, what do you think? You think Gonzaga still has it? Jalen Suggs carries his team to the championship?
I have always been such a fan of Gonzaga. I still don't know how to pronounce it correctly.
Yeah, it's one of the two.
As much as I think that they really can't be stopped, like that's just how that's how I see them. I hate to say this, but I kind of like don't want them to win anymore. Like with how this entire thing is going, I don't know if they will. With how everything's going, I think it's really hard to say. Yeah. Honestly. But personally, I don't even know if I want them to win anymore. I definitely went into this March Madness wanting them to win because I didn't think any of this was going to happen. But since all of this is happening, like I want a crazy game at the end. Like I want something that I did not expect.
Way fun. Way more fun, I should say.
Exactly. Like Gonzaga's always in it. You know, they're always in the top. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I would love to see a great game if they're in it, but I just want to see a good game no matter what with any of these teams at this point.
No, I know. I know you want to see a good game.
Yeah.
But if you had to pick a team to win, you got your money on it. Who do you think? You still taking Gonzaga? I mean, they just did blow out Oklahoma today.
I probably would still take Gonzaga.
Yeah.
But I don't want to. What about you?
All right, hold on. You froze for a second. You froze for a second. I assume you just said Gonzaga.
I still said that I would definitely still take Gonzaga on this one. as much as I don't want to. But what about you?
So
You've been waiting for this one.
it hasn't been that I've been waiting on it, but I've been meaning to clear the air on this because I figured out that in the championship, the day of the championship, I will be traveling out of town. I'll be able to watch it, but I won't be around USC. So I think that USC will make the championship and karma will be a bitch.
Yep.
Get me. And how could I not root for my boys? Even though we have like a 4% chance of winning. But that being said, fight on wherever my fingers are on this white screen. I have USC in the championship. I don't know if we'll win.
And you have them winning?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Okay, see,
life on the edge.
there's a realistic side, and it's like, there's part of me that's like, Gonzaga's probably going to win. But then there's the other side, and it's like, with how everything's going, USC's
Hey, who knows? I mean, LA, title town. Maybe we get another one.
I mean, literally, we've had so many championships in this city recently. Like, who's stopping us?
It's kind of, it's a days for the city. So maybe give some to Miami every once in a while. But other than that, I mean, that's mostly the analysis I have. I think for the most part, covered everything March Madness related. That being said, check out the website. New articles posted every day. Got a Patriots article up there today. New videos all the time. www.questionablelock.com. Check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all the above. Maybe even a TikTok launching soon. We will see. But other than that, as always, I'm Carson Marsh.
And I'm Taylor Stahl. We'll see you soon.
Yep, fight on.
Fight on.